Hey guys, it is Miss G again. Today we finish our chapter 2, declaring independence. It looks like this. Okay, I will go over it again through YouTube. So just in case you were not able to write an answer, or if for whatever reason you went and grabbed a snack and you missed a question, it will be all here in the tip of your hands. All right, let's begin, okay? All right, the title is Chapter 2, Declaring Independence. I will read it to you, and then we're gonna answer the questions, okay? Just like that. That is Thomas Jefferson, this guy right here. All right, so Todd and Reggie start the scavenger hunt. They read the first clue. It says that all men are equal. It says people have the right to live free. It says people have the right to be happy. It is the Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson helped write the Declaration of Independence. It made the colonies free. The colonists wanted to be their own country. And the King of Great Britain did not agree. He sent soldiers and there was a war, okay? This was the Revolutionary War. Todd, Reggie, and Audrey find the Declaration of Independence. It says the king was not fair, and I need to circle this because this is really important, okay? He was not fair to the colonies. The colonies tried to be fair to the king. He did not agree. The king would not be fair. The colonies would become their own country. The Declaration of Independence made the colonies free. They would not have to follow the laws of Great Britain, and they would make their own government. The colonies would make their own rules and laws. The Declaration of Independence made the United States a country. They were free from Great Britain's laws, and the people could choose their own government, okay? All this was given by the Declaration of Independence, okay, which is a document. And Thomas Jefferson helped sign it. Reggie and Todd check off the first clue. They learn about the Declaration of Independence, and they learn how it changed the country. Alrighty. We went over some of these words, okay? I will circle a few just for you. The word agree. I agree that Great Britain was not fair to the colonies. Next word, Thomas Jefferson. He helped sign the Declaration of Independence, okay? Those are some words for you. In any moment, if you feel free to pause it if I'm going too fast, okay? So now we're gonna start with the questions. What is this chapter about? The first question, what is the title of this chapter? We have to make complete sentences, remember. The title of this chapter is Declaring Independence. Okay, that is the title. Declaring Independence. Chapter 2, Declaring Independence. There we go. What do you think this chapter will be about? We discussed this in the class. There's more than one answer, sorry. So what do you think this chapter will be about? I think it will be about declaring independence and the 13 colonies. Again, we read the chapter, so we already know what is it about, okay? So we're just gonna make it into a sentence. I think it will be about declaring independence and the 13 colonies. Okay, so I'll leave that for a little bit. Let me put myself up here. And then we're going to move on to the next question. It says, this chapter book. This is a chapter book. What kind of chapter book is this? And then what is the right answer, guys? It is nonfiction, because it is real. Okay, it did happen many, many years ago. And what is this chapter topic? What is the chapter topic? It is social studies. I teach you history, social studies, and English, right? It's not science, and it's not about me or you. It's about history. Alrighty. Leave that for a little bit, and then I will erase. And then the next question says, compare this book to a chapter book you have read recently. So we talked about, during Zoom, we talked about Ninja Turtles and how Ninja Turtles is fiction. It is not real, and this is real. Okay, so that's the comparison. We're comparing two things, Ninja Turtles to this story. Ninja Turtles is fiction, it is not real, and this is real. And then it's asking you for your opinion. What kind of book do you choose? What kind of book would you choose? Okay, a picture book, a chapter book, comic book, or book with facts. I love picture books. That is my answer. You pick your own answer. There's more than one answer. I like picture books. I like reading and looking at pictures. Okay, so we're gonna move on. The answers to these I'm gonna go over quickly. Thomas Jefferson helped write what? Declaration of Independence. Oops. Miss G spelled it wrong. There we go. That is the answer. He helped write the Declaration of Independence. It says the king was not fair. The answer is fair. He was not fair. And the what would become their own country? We've been talking about the 13 colonies. So that's what we're talking about. They will become their own country. Those are the answers for these three, okay? Like we said, the story was about the 13 colonies trying to be independent. They are not liking Great Britain because the Great Britain is making laws that are not fair for them. So that is why the Declaration of Independence came up. Thomas Jefferson helped write it, he signed it, and then the 13 colonies became free. Okay, we're gonna move on. And then we have, the colonies will make their own. What's the answer, guys? Country, that is the answer. They will make their own country. The people could do what? For this one, it could be, there's a few answers. They could make their own country and laws and rules as well. So whatever, if you put any of these are all the right answers, okay? The people could choose, okay? That is the right answer for this one. Choose their government. The people could choose their government, and the colonies would make their own country rules and laws. Okay, let me move on. We're gonna move on to the next page. Here, we're just gonna circle the right answer, okay, guys? Like I said, this is just a review. What is this chapter about? It's about the Declaration of Independence. What was the king? He was not fair. What would become their own country? The colonies, okay? 1, 2, 3, those are the answers. Okay, and next, what would the colonies make? They're gonna make rules. What is important to know about this chapter? The people could choose their government, okay? That is the answer for number 5. I'll leave it for a little bit. Like I said, you can just pause it, write those answers in. I'm gonna clear this so you guys can be able to finish up your homework. for this week. Let's see these answers. I know you know them, so I'm gonna go fairly fast. What is this chapter about? Declaration of Independence. What was the king? He was not fair. What would become their own country? The colonies. And then we have number 4 and 5. What would the colonies make? They're gonna make rules. What is important to know about this chapter? The people could choose their own government. That is the answer. I will leave it for a little bit so you can copy it. And you have all these answers. We discussed it during Zoom classes, but I always like to give an extra option for those that were not in Zoom. And this is an extra option for you guys, okay? So let me clear that up. And we're almost there, okay? This is the last one. We have following questions. What did the king in Great Britain not do? He did not agree. That's the answer. He was not good. He was not nice. What happened when the king sent soldiers to fight? They fought in the Civil War. They fought in the Revolutionary War, okay? What did the Declaration of Independence say? The colonies were unfair, or the king was unfair? The king was unfair. That is why the Declaration of Independence happened. So these are the answers for 6, 7, and 8. We have agree, we have Civil War, Revolutionary War, and the king was unfair, okay? We're almost there. I'll clear it up for you so you can move on to the last 2 questions. And we have, what could the colonies do because of the Declaration of Independence? They could make their own governments. They could make their own rules. Okay, those are the 2 answers, A and B. What is true about the Declaration of Independence? It helped change the country, and it made the United States of America its own country. Okay, and that is it for today. These are the answers for the main pages for chapter 2. Stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow at 12.